How is everybody doing? I hope you're all well. This video, I'm going to try and condense everything that I've learned and try and make it as clear as possible what you need to do to get an Spsv license in Ireland. I got mine, so I'm now certified. There's a lot of things that I had to do that I didn't realize existed even. So it was long-winded. I think I kind of started the whole ball rolling in September. So yeah, so it took a long time. Vetting being the longest part of it. It can take up to 3 months. But my vetting was quite short, thankfully. So yeah, I'm going to try and make it, try and condense it down, because I did make a video just before the new year. I think just as I sent my stuff off, or just before I sent my stuff off for vetting. That was a long-winded video, so now hopefully this video will be a little bit more concise and a bit more to the point. Okay, so what do we actually need to get started? The day course, you don't have to do this, but I would recommend it. You know, some courses are expensive, but at the end of the day, if it helps speed things up, it's highly recommended. You're going to be floundering around on your own, looking for information and stuff like that. I wouldn't be bothered. I just do a course. I did a day course, it was about 6 hours, and you get all the info you need, and plus you can also ask questions and stuff like that. Is great. And if you get a telephone number from the actual tutor, you can also ring and stuff like that. I'm sure they don't mind. I rang him a couple of times. This covers the skills test and the area knowledge. So one thing I will say about this, you have to study. If you don't study, you're going to make it very hard on yourself. It's the area knowledge. I really had to put a lot of effort into that. I think after about a week of study, I was okay with the industry. I was passing every time. Area is tricky. All the road names, all the churches, schools, streets, one-way streets. That was very tricky. It took an immense amount of time and learning. I studied for about 3 weeks. And I booked my test after the second week. I did my test on the 19th of December last, and I passed first time, but that's only because I studied. What I found helped with studying is do the mock tests, but write down the wrong answers. Not write down the wrong ones, but write down the ones that, you know, you've got A, B, C, D answers and stuff like that, but write down the correct answers to the ones you get wrong, and write them on a piece of paper. Eventually I had 6 or 7 A4 sheets, and you can keep going back for reference, and that's how you know, that's how you get your mind to do it. It's a kind of a, that's what I found helped, you know. So, you know, where is the hospital in such and such a town, and you put down John Street, for instance, but it is Mary Street. Well then, what I would down, hospital in Bantry is Mary Street. Okay, this is only made up, there's no such thing. Okay, that's that. So I would definitely recommend that. There's a high failure rate for this, and it's 90 euros a pop. So yeah, I definitely, you know, you want to get it out of the way as quickly as you can. Next up was e-tax clearance with the revenue.ie. You need a printout of the e-tax clearance. I had to do that because there was something from 2020 or 2020 hanging over me, so I had to get rid of that. Okay, and then there's the NDLS driver's license report. You can be getting that done, because that could take 3 or 4 days as well. So you get onto the NDLS and get that. You can get an email or a printout, it doesn't really matter, they can send it to you. So get that done. You can also be getting the photographs done, and they're 7 centimeters by 10. And you can also be getting your driver's license photocopy front and back, and that's it. And then you book your NTA skills test. You have to book it over the phone, and that's at 90. So they take your Visa card or whatever bank card, and they will book you in, and that's it. That's the only way to do it. You can't go online and do that, so you have to pay them over the phone. It's a bit strange, I found. Yeah, like I said again, at least 3 weeks study, doing mock tests, an hour a day, seriously. Also, to help with that, you can register with the Free Now. Use a laptop, Google Maps on one side, do your tests, and it'll mark you up and score you. Make sure you remember your password, because I got locked out of it at one stage and I had a lot of hassle. I lost 2 days study. And like I said, write down the answers you get wrong, helps remember them. And once you pass that, you will receive a skills test cert. You get back onto them again, the NTA, you have to ring them up again, and then you pay €250 over the phone, and you will then get the proof of that, and you will need that. So when you go to the Garda station, you have to fill out Spsv 15. You can download that and also have it filled out, and then the sergeant or the head in that station will stamp it, and then all your stuff is together. You send it off. I handed over my stuff, I think, just before, it was the Saturday before the New Year, and I heard no more. It's in the lap of the gods after that, to be honest with you. My vetting took about 6 weeks. I think they stamped it on the 13th of February, and then I got the note a week later, and then yesterday I got the actual got the plate, the license, the actual plastic license plate. So that's it really. Vetting can take up to 12 weeks. That's what they told me, and that's a long time, you know, if you really want to get to work. That is a long time. I will say that. I think it's a very long time, like 3 months. If you were desperate for work, you'd probably have to go out and do something else. So yeah. So that's it. I can't really think of anything else. That's what you need to do. It's long-winded. I think I actually started the whole ball rolling last September. The good thing was I learned a lot about the revenue, the website, and navigating that, and how tax works and all this kind of stuff. So that was a learning curve. That was great. And then after that, you had the skills test and the learning for that and stuff. Yeah, it's complex. It really does. Yeah, I wish there was kind of a simpler way of doing it and stuff like that, but it's kind of, you know, there's a lot of different bodies and departments involved in it. So yeah, so this allows you to drive a taxi and a hackney, wheelchair accessible taxi and hackney, local area hackney, and then limousine. Yeah, so that's it. I'm now certified, qualified driver to drive an Spsv. So that's it. That's all there is to say. Any questions, put them in the comments. If you like this video, please subscribe, and push the like button. And other than that, take care. Thanks for watching.